All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. For everybody who just got tuned into PT while you watching World This Morning special Eid transmission. And not just that, ladies and gentlemen, throughout the day, PTV World will actually be bringing you some amazing shows on Eid Day 1, 2, and 3 as well. So please make sure to look forward to them as well. But other than that, now, Shiza, I think that it's about time that we introduce a new set of guests over here, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's do it.
Earlier, we were in conversation with people who were really active during the COVID-19 times as well, and they've made sure that they're going to fulfill their responsibility in these times as well, which is great. But now we have a younger lot over here in the studios, and we actually want to ask them whether how they have contributed towards making sure that these testing times will no longer in our heads be testing times as well. And I think that this is the most essential part of it, that if you're mentally stable and healthy, and if you can counter or probably come up with a solution within your own head, I think that you're very relaxed as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's so true. And Shazada, I love the fact that how somehow, I mean, our segments are sort of descending. Right, like you mentioned in this segment, we have the younger lot over here. So without further ado, I want to introduce them to you so that we can directly get to the conversation over here. We have an educationist, a student as well, some artists, singers, and generally speaking, all these people are, I want to say, people who have been affected by Corona in terms that they had to stay at home.
Yes.
And now finally they're out after, I don't know how many days. We're going to talk to them all about it. So
without any further delay, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, we've actually been joined by somebody who happens to be an educationist and a good one. And she's affiliated with one of the most amazing school branches, or probably the school system as well. She happens to be my junior from my university as well, which I'm very proud of. And ladies and gentlemen, she's none other than Miss Hira Uzair. Hello, Assalamu alaikum, Eid Mubarak.
Assalamu alaikum, and hello to everybody, and Eid Mubarak as well.
Thank you very much for joining us. It's wonderful to have you.
Same here.
After how long are we meeting?
I think a couple of years.
And it had to be.
Is it?
Right, fantastic as well. Thank you very much for taking our time. Alongside her, ladies and gentlemen, we've actually been joined by a student as well, because we're going to ask her how different is Eid this time around as well. She's none other than Miss Zunab Zahra. Hello, Assalamu alaikum, Eid Mubarak.
Assalamu alaikum, Eid Mubarak.
Khair Mubarak, how are you?
I'm good.
That's fantastic to know as well. And alongside her, ladies and gentlemen, we actually are very lucky that we've actually been joined by one of the most amazing voices over here in Pakistan. She, ladies and gentlemen, happens to be a fabulous singer. She actually knows how to kind of, create an ambience or, put you into a trance as well. She's none other than Miss Razia Abrar. Hello, Assalamu alaikum, Eid Mubarak.
Walaikum assalam, Khair Mubarak.
Thank you very much
and
for joining us.
thank you for twinning with me.
Thank you for having me.
It's wonderful to have you, and alongside her, ladies and gentlemen, we definitely needed someone who's actually going to play guitar while Razia is going to sing.
And he sings as well.
Yes, he sings as well. He's a great singer and he's a great instrument player too as well, ladies and gentlemen. He's none other than Mr. Zain bin Kaisar. Hello, Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
Walaikum assalam, Eid Mubarak. I'm fine.
Khair Mubarak. Thank you very much all for taking our time, especially for our show. We know that people love to be on our show, but just we're very thankful that you've taken our time.
We're a part of the show now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. Everybody is, and for all of those people who are out there, you guys are part of our family too as well. So Eid Mubarak once again. But let's get started. We're going to focus more on games and do some fun activities, but very quickly we want to know how different is Eid this time around?
All right. So Shahzad, it's definitely everybody is feeling a different kind of an aura because of this pandemic and the lockdown and everything. But on a personal level, we have made certain changes. We are being quarantined and everything. But on a professional level, as you have introduced me as an educationist, I have actually seen how we as a system have come up with a kind of message of hope for the students, and we have engaged them in very productive and healthy activities alongside their studies being continued for some time. So this is how it's different, and that's how we are keeping the pace up so that the parents also feel a little relaxed with not dreading over the fact that there's a lockdown and their kids are actually missing out on their studies and all.
Absolutely. But how are the students liking it? Are they actually?
Well, they are actually missing the school, and we are missing them too, because it's very different. I mean, for a teacher or for somebody who's related to a school, not to see the students.
Exactly.
Yeah. So with our face-to-face online classes, we tend to see them. They give us messages, and it's actually heartening as well.
Oh, that's sweet. But now we're going to have the truth out here, regardless of what Hira said.
So
now being a student, do you like actually the online system going on?
I really like it, but it's kind of difficult because the physical classes are more important and they really help.
Yeah.
But because of the online classes, it's helping, but it's kind of boring. We cannot see the other students. We cannot
Feedback.
talk.
Exactly.
That's
And
how
even
it's
with the
affecting.
teacher, right? You want like a impromptu response right there. You can see her expressions in terms of how she's going to treat you. The next question is and everything. And I think a lot of students actually really do not like online classes. Me being one of them. Razia and Zen Zen, you're a
No,
student.
no, but very quickly, I have one question for Zanab as well, and that is that I've seen a lot of online classes sessions over the internet where the teacher is unable to figure out which kid it is who's actually making noise. Does all of that similar thing, did all of these similar things happen to you too as well?
It is mostly all of us are mute, but in some classes like in maths or English, we're not mute and we have to answer all the questions.
Yeah.
And the one student is like pew pew doing and the crazy noises and stuff, and she's just asking who was that, and nobody talks and everybody is silent at that moment.
Which is why I'm going to ask you, what was the craziest sound you've heard over your online classes?
That was there was this
If you
girl.
can say it on television.
Yes, yes. It was there was this girl who's always making noise in the class, and the teacher at the end of the class figured out that who was it.
Yeah.
It was like she was just shouting "Ande wala burger, ande wala burger."
Ande wala burger, okay.
Yeah, that was weird, but we all were silent, and at the end of the class, she was just kicked out.
Oh.
But I think everybody loves Ande wala burger, ladies and gentlemen, and since it's not Rosa anymore, so
Yeah.
I think that for everybody who's going to get a chance to eat something amazing, and it's Eid, I think everybody's going to do that too as well. Thank you very much once again for telling us the truth as well. But do you think that I should actually ask her name as well? Because the teacher figured it out, no? Well, I don't think so. I don't think so that we should do
Cut her
that.
some slack. It's okay.
Razia, what about you? How is your Eid different this time around?
It's boring.
Okay.
I must say it's boring because we used to hang out with friends, we used to hang out with family, and it's all gone now because obviously we're quarantined, and yeah, it's pretty boring.
But for you guys especially, I mean, the jamming is not going on anymore.
Yeah, I really miss the stage. Actually, I really miss the stage. I really want to go out and perform for people.
Thanks to you guys that we're here.
Yeah,
and we
yeah,
got the
thanks
This
to
is
you
your
guys.
stage, man. This is your
Yes.
stage. Come
We
on.
got the chance to jump together for like 2 months maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
It's been that long, and well.
We
it
used to
has
jam
been-
like every week,
Yeah.
and it's
also,
not
Razia,
there
if I'm
anymore.
not wrong, you are, I mean, you're about to come out with a song, or you've already done it for a movie or a short film as well.
Yeah.
Let us know about that. And was that on hold because of the corona thingy?
Yeah, it was. It was supposed to release before this pandemic started, but yeah, obviously it's more important to stay inside and be quarantined and stuff. And yeah, it's going to be released on Eid.
Oh,
Yeah.
the song.
inshallah. Good luck.
And yeah,
Today, probably?
yeah.
Is,
Yeah,
it, is,
wow.
is it today or tomorrow?
I think it's tomorrow.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen, well, you guys really have to listen to this one. Can we give out the name or whatever? I mean, we can find it.
The film is called Badi.
Okay.
Baji?
Badi.
Badi.
Yeah.
Urdu wali, badi.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's a different dialect. But yeah,
yeah.
we do get the message too as well. But Zad, what about you, yeah? For people like us, we really need to be outside. We really need to be with our friends. And then constantly, when your parents are telling you, beta, ehtiyat kar le, hamare liye kar le, you got to save ourselves as well. So, how was it? Yeah?
It has actually been a very difficult time. Firstly, not seeing my friends and not going out as much. There weren't any gigs
Yeah.
in all this
Yeah.
time, and my own song, it got postponed due to corona. It would have been already
Your
here.
original, right?
Yeah, my first debut song, my original. So
Mashallah.
probably we then decided that we might release it nearby, somewhere near Eid.
Okay.
So probably in the coming days, I think it'll be out very soon, and I can't
Well.
wait to share it with you guys.
Wow.
We can't wait.
Yeah.
Good luck
We'll
for
definitely
that.
have you over on the show too as well, so that you can share it with us
Okay.
once it's
Sure,
released as
sure,
well.
sure.
But
Thank
very quickly, we have a few fun segments to play with you guys. And before we do that, why shouldn't we actually make sure that this is a stage which you guys wanted to be on and play a wonderful song for all our amazing viewers all over the world?
Which
Okay,
one should it be
sure.
though?
Whichever one they want to play.
Well, let's play our song.
Yeah,
then.
play your song right now. So towards the end, you can give out the corona message, okay?
Okay, sure.
Go ahead.
Okay, so it's a little medley.
Okay.
It's a mashup of one of her songs
Yeah.
and one of my originals, and it is that song which is
Release
gonna
soon.
be out very soon. So
Inshallah.
I've
Thank you
added
very
a
much
little-
for giving us this opportunity that we get to hear it before the world hears it.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Eid Mubarak.
Only on PTV World.
Yes.
ਜਨਮਾਹੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਛੱਡੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਡੋਰੀਆਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਲੋਕੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਤੇਰੇ ਰੰਗ ਰਲੀਆਂ ਸ਼ਿਕਰੇ ਦੁਪਹਿਰੀ ਜੇ ਮੈਂ ਲੱਭਿਆ ਯਾਰ ਨੂੰ ਸ਼ਾਮੀ ਪਏ ਬੂਏ ਖੋਲੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਇੰਤਜ਼ਾਰ ਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਸੱਚਾ ਪਿਆਰ ਤੂੰ ਜਿੰਦੜੀ ਮੈਂ ਵਾਰਾਂ ਯਾਰ
और साजना तू जो ना मिला जाऊंगा कहाँ रे पिया मेरी हर दुआ मैं तू शामिल और साजना आहा और साजना तू जो ना मिला जाऊंगा कहाँ
रे पिया मेरी हर दुआ मैं तू शामिल और साजना जन्माही छेती आजा बैठा मेरे कोल वे तेरे जइयां अखियां दा नहीं ओ कोई मोल वे लुक लुक वेखी जावा जे मैं सोने यार नू थक गईयां कर कर अरज़ां तू भी कदी बोल वे सारियां तो सच्चा प्यार
और साजना तू जो ना मिला
जाऊंगी कहाँ रे पिया मेरी हर दुआ
मैं तू शामिल
और साजना
Wonderful, yeah.
Wow. You guys,
was
we were
very
actually
soulful.
like literally zoned out for a
Yes.
moment. We forgot we were doing a show as well.
Exactly.
But I want to mention one thing over here for both of you. I feel like Nescafe Basement or Coke Studio are actually missing out a big time. And I really hope to see you guys on the next one as well. Inshallah, inshallah.
Which is why I have one more question, and that is that whenever we see that, you know, a singer is actually singing a very spiritual song and with all his or her feel as well, why do we close our eyes? I mean, what's in closing our eyes?
Yeah,
why
because
do
we
do
don't
that?
sing, we don't do that, we don't understand. So,
You know, somebody was talking about feel and getting in the song.
zone.
And, so I wrote this part. I actually wrote this whole song, but it actually means a lot to that artist. You have to treat it like a little baby, and you're just you're too into it. You're just
you're just so attached
to it.
You just-
Whenever it's actually very close to my heart.
Wow.
whenever you sing it, you're just like you have to justice with it.
Yes.
that's the passion of, what you love doing. Hira, I think you're going to agree with me in terms of teaching, I'm going to say. Because, so one of my sister happens to be an educationist in the times, in the initial days when, I mean, no one was sure what's going to happen to the classes. She was legit missing her, students. And I was like, how is that even possible? I mean, it's such a sort of a hectic thing to actually deal with so many children. But she was like, no, I miss them. And then when the classes started, she was so happy. What about you?
It's the same way because you feel if you actually it's coming from within. If it's something that you you know, you have chosen to be,
Right.
it becomes your kind of your second skin, you know.
Yeah.
And you are actually in it. You can't, you once a teacher, always a teacher. That's what I say.
That's so sweet.
Exactly.
actually.
Thank you very much for saying that, which is why, ladies and gentlemen, our second skin over here on today's program is that we're going to play a lot of games with them. And, you know, we being anchors and hosts can't help it but to take advantage of this opportunity. So what we're going to do is that we have actually given them a few slips. There's something written over it. It's not dumb charade as well, but what we're going to do is that we're going to give you an example. So we're going to show the word into the camera so that the audience know what we're going to guess. Or the first one, obviously, Shiza is going to guess, and I have to say it. So I cannot say the exact word, but I actually have to say something to make her guess. You know, I do not have to act. I have to say something, but not the exact word. So this is how it is, and
Yes,
you only
let's
have
do
30
it.
seconds time. So with Hira, it will be Razia, and with you, Bete, it will be Zan as well. So once Zan actually shows the
Zizi.
paper, you have to guess it. And once you show the paper, Zan has to guess it either way as well.
Okay.
So the first one, the word I have, Shiza, don't look, okay, look the other way as well, ladies and gentlemen. This is the word, a very famous
Is it
word
hard?
over here. If you
No,
can
it's
zoom
not.
in, yes. Okay, everybody's seen it, okay. So now my time starts now. Okay, so I have 30 seconds. This is that one main dish which we cook for iftari every single
Pakore?
day. Yes!
I did
I got it, I got it right.
All
Your
right,
turn
is
now.
it my turn? Where
Yeah,
are
your
the
turn.
cue cards? I think.
Okay, I don't
Okay, okay. This is going to be hard. It's very
gonna look
basic,
the
but
other
I
way.
think it's going to be hard. So this is the word. You guys can see it?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a thingy. It's a platform where you can watch and listen to things.
Is it YouTube?
Oh, it is.
It is YouTube! Yes, we are so intelligent. How come?
This is just a demo of what's
Yeah,
going to
well,
happen,
it's
all
great.
right?
But now
So
it's 10. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yes, okay.
Okay, so we're going to begin with
Let's see
Zain.
Zain. What do
Zain
you
and
have?
Zunab, you're a team, okay?
Yes.
Zunab, you have to guess in that
I
camera.
hope you know what
This one?
it is.
Yeah, it's the Urdu word of it.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. So-
Tell her. Hurry up.
Kyari, what do you call it? Garden.
Pode, plants?
Plants, garden.
leaves, flowers, grass,
Oh, you're only
the
left
one
with
who
20 seconds.
the one who gardens it.
gardener.
Yeah, the Urdu.
The
Urdu.
Urdu word.
The Urdu word.
The Urdu word for it.
10, 9, 8,
Urdu word for the
7,
gardener.
6, 5,
Um,
4,
I don't
3,
know.
2, 1. The time is
just know
over.
the
I think that
gardener.
this is something. I think this is something for the
Mali.
education
Yeah.
institutions that they haven't taught.
I'm going to give you.
That they haven't
gonna-
taught their kids Urdu.
Mali.
You don't know what to call a gardener in Urdu. Come on.
Well, we're going to give you 0.5 for that as well because you guessed it right, but you didn't know the Urdu word of
Yeah.
it. And we had to deduct the mark because we're
Okay.
Pakistanis, man. Come on.
So now it's your turn, Razia, and Hira's going to guess it. Hira, do not look over there, okay?
Okay.
So look
So
over here.
so I forgot the.
Yeah, the
forgot
rule
the
is that you do
Just
not
try
have to
to
say the same name, but you have to
make
say
them guess.
something
Okay.
so that they can actually guess. Show it to the camera too as well.
Oh my
What is
god.
Oh, you can easily do it. You can do it.
Oh, I know what to do.
An actress, a famous actress, Tamga Imtiaz.
Okay.
Oh, that was brilliant actually.
Yeah.
I could have guessed by
That
now.
was good.
Tamga Imtiaz.
Just do
Pakistani
like a little
actress.
dance step or
Um,
something.
Tamka Imtiaz Pakistani actress को ही मिलना
Ah.
था।
I only do Faisal Mushtaq, okay?
Dance step or
Chalava.
something? Yeah, that's good.
It's her
Yeah,
song,
great.
Chalava.
I don't
She's
Ten.
really famous. She's
Nine.
really famous.
Eight,
Mahira?
7,
No, you're
six,
close. You're close.
5,
Hareem?
No,
four,
no, no.
3, 2, 1. Time
Punjabi,
over. That was Mehwish Hayat.
Mehwish Hayat.
Chalawa yaar, माँ
I
जंगली
don't-
बिल्ली.
I
But
Yeah.
Tamga
Watch
Imtiaz,
Yeah.
everyone knows, man. It was such a big moment of pride for her and for the
Exactly.
entire nation as well. I think I got to say this. This was
No, no.
Mehwish Hayat though.
Exactly.
But it's all right.
Let's see what do you have with you. Okay, Zan, look the other way, please.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
now Zain has to guess.
Okay, show it to the camera, please. Oi,
नहीं देखा.
don't cheat, yaar. Don't cheat. He's looking at the monitor.
I
Yeah, okay, got
It's
it.
okay. It's a hard one
This
though.
is,
What this is?
yes.
I mean, you don't know what this is?
No.
I mean,
Do you
what's
wanna,
wrong?
Hira, do you want to tell her like?
Yeah, I can I just whisper?
Yeah,
Or-
sure.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this has taken a very interesting turn. I'm telling you, we're here in the studios. If it's
First
still
she
really
only
hard,
guessed
I can.
Mali, and now she does not know what we have given her written on her sheet as well.
Questionable.
That's a big question mark for the school she's going
in
to.
the space.
Oh, okay.
She just joined us.
Okay.
It's okay.
She just joined us. Even
just
they're
gonna
not
kill
taking
you.
it on that. Yeah, but go ahead.
Okay. They it's in the space. It's like in a
She used
plane
one
or
of the
something.
words.
Just
But
guess
it's
the
alright.
English word for it.
Satellite.
No, you're close. You're
Close.
kind of close. It's in the space. It's kind of plane, and
Spaceship.
Very close.
The first word you write the first word is
Nobody-
like
Space jet.
Ten.
Space.
9, 8,
Star Wars.
7, 6, 5,
I think we're gonna give him.
4,
Come
3,
on, man.
just
two,
space kya ki-
1. Okay, I'll help him guess. Okay, so first word space. All right, and then there's this another game, badminton we play. What do we play it with?
Space.
What?
Space.
Badminton. What do we play badminton with?
With racket.
And the other
other
thing.
thing.
Shuttle. Space
Yes,
shuttle.
yeah, that's what it was.
Space shuttle is actually a satellite, right?
No,
No,
but
it's
it's a
not.
space shuttle because that's what our
kind of a
paper
craft.
says. Okay,
Okay.
you can't do
Okay,
that.
cool.
Okay, so now, ladies and gentlemen, nobody's actually earned a point over here. I think Razia got half a point, but for what? That's something I cannot remember.
She has to
I
get
got
a
it.
point.
Yeah. Now I've got
Okay,
it.
so now it's Hira's turn, ladies and gentlemen, and Razia has to guess it. Razia, look the other way, somewhere else. Just close your eyes. Yeah.
Oh, this
That's
is
a
so
good one.
easy. You
That's
gotta
a good
get
one.
it. Do you
That
know
is
what
so
this
easy.
is?
Can I look up?
She
I'm just
knows.
gonna
No, we're not going to tell anything.
I'm gonna translate it in English. Can I do that?
No,
no,
that's
they
cheating.
need to
Huh?
guess it just like this.
It's a famous drama
Yeah.
Okay.
and it's Urdu. I think you pretty much have done the OST for it.
मैं ख्याल हूँ किसी और
नहीं, not this
something another very popular drama.
Oh my god, I don't know.
You know it.
10.
The entire country.
No, you can't do that.
8,
I'm there.
7,
On
6,
which? On which?
5,
You are with me.
4, 3.
somehow.
Oh, cheating
High
was
five.
that- Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. I think that the
It's you never
the
mentioned
right,
this was not in
I
the
think
rules.
that the right thing to say would have been Khalilur Rahman sahab.
Yes!
Yeah, and everybody would have known. But guys, nonetheless, you guys did a phenomenal job, and we'll continue to do so as well. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, since we have actually had guests who were the most elderly, and then we obviously have the younger generations as well, so the show is going to be incomplete if we do not have little angels on our show as well, which is why we have a very surprise segment, which Shiza is going to head. I won't be there as well. So Shiza, I think it's over to you. Let's move on to that segment.
All right, let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. You really have to stay tuned for this one. I mean, the hint is it's going to be so cute you can't afford to watch it anymore.
Exactly, and since I cannot fit over there on the set, that's why I'm not just going to be around them as well. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going for a short break, and we will come back with that amazing segment. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Eid Mubarak. Welcome back to the special transmission of Well This Morning on the first day of Eid, ladies and gentlemen. A very happy Eid Mubarak to everyone watching, regardless of which corner of the, globe you are sitting right now. We are here, my entire team actually, to share our happiness and our love with you, especially early in the morning. Well, this segment we're going to have right now was actually, I want to say, most requested and also the one where I'm going to have the most fun. I'll tell you why. Because with me right now, I have a little angel. She's such a cutie. And I'll tell you, she's actually the star of the show. And when I told her that she's the star of the show, she said, I want to be an angel. I don't want to be a star. But the secret is she's actually both a star and an angel. Hello, Zainab Umair. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Eid Mubarak to you.
Eid Mubarak to you either.
Khair Mubarak. So here's the thing, first of all, to begin with, Zainab and I are twinning today. I love that you're wearing white. Do you like white?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that was a bummer. But why are you wearing white then?
My mom just gave me this clothes, that's why.
Okay, so that's a nice thing. Do you share your hairpins and jewelry with your mom?
Yep.
Yeah? Is she your friend?
Yes.
Okay, that's brilliant. So here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, if you do have any kids at your home, I feel like you are going to agree with me. They're such a feast for the eyes as well as for the heart. In my family, I just have my niece. She's almost Zainab's age over here, and she is actually reminding me of her a lot. And I tell you, the time whenever she is at our home, every one of us have such a great time. She tells us a lot of stories about her friends, about her classroom. So I'm going to ask you right now, Zainab, which friends are you meeting this Eid?
My cousins.
Oh, who's your favorite cousin?
My favorite cousin is Zoha.
Zoha, okay. What are you going to do with Zoha? Do you have some things planned? Are you going to go like buy something or probably have fun, an activity or something?
I do activities with her.
What activities?
Um, doing,
Yeah.
taking things.
Games and stuff?
Yep.
What
games
sort of?
and, playing mustard game. Like mustard is a cream on a cake.
Oh, okay. You're playing mustard game. That's fun. Now you tell me, do you go to any other city for your Eid festivities?
No,
No, you spend your Eid in Rawalpindi or Islamabad?
Islamabad.
Islamabad, but do you want to go meet your grandparents as well? Nani,
Yeah.
Nana, yeah? Where
Yeah.
do they live?
Lahore.
Lahore. So is Zainab going to Lahore this Eid?
Coronavirus, I can't.
Oh, here's the thing. I think she actually gave out the message before even I was cognizant of that. She's saying it's because of coronavirus that she cannot go to Lahore to meet the grandparents this year. Well, actually, here's the thing. I know it's sad, Zainab, but that's actually better for them, your grandparents, Nani, Nana, and as well as for you. Because if you move around places, you're going to contract germs, right?
Yeah.
What else do you know about coronavirus?
I know about coronavirus. After somewhere else we go, then we come back home and then wash our hands for 20 seconds.
Yes, that's true. And you do that.
Yeah.
That's very nice. Now, I know you have a younger brother, Ahmed. Do you tell him to wash his hands as well, or do you help him?
My dad helps him.
Your dad helps him? That's brilliant, actually. Okay, so now, you know what, Zainab, when I was a little kid, I actually used to have like a lot of fun with my sisters and my cousins, and we used to go to our relatives' places and collect Eidi and, you know, take all their money. Do you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Where do you get your Eidi from?
My chachu and nani nana.
How much are you getting this year?
I don't know.
Oh, she doesn't know yet. Okay, I think the festivities for Zainab are going to go on for like 3 days straight. That is why she still hasn't counted. It's going to go on. That's fun. Now, the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, Zainab's mom has actually been on the show before as well. She's mashallah social worker, does a lot of work as well. So now I'm going to ask her some stuff about your mom. She's a friend of mine, so it's okay if you tell me secrets, okay? So you tell me, does it ever happen that you get Eidi and then your mom is like, Zainab, give me your Eidi. I want to spend it on something.
No,
Oh, she's a nice mom then. Yeah?
I do not give my Eid to her.
You don't give it to her? Then what do you want to buy with your Eid this time? Do you have something in mind?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Like what?
buying some clothes.
Clothes. Okay. What so you are telling me white is not your favorite color and you're wearing white because your mom told you to. So what color clothes are you going to buy this time?
Purple, blue, and a bit of white.
Oh, cute. That's cute. Purple, blue, and a bit of white. So, well, Zainab does go to school. She's in the Montessori right now. And because of course, COVID-19, the classes are off. I don't think she was having her online classes as well. But she does miss her friends a lot and her teachers a lot. I do realize that a lot of students right now, even who have been promoted, still cannot go to school or, you know, attend classes properly, socialize it as well. And it's sort of a FOMO going on as well, you know, fear of missing out on so many things as well. That's true. But you tell me, Zainab, when the schools open and when you meet your friends again, what's the first thing you want to do?
To say them,
What? Think about it. Okay, I'm going to give you a hint. Meanwhile, you take your time to think about it. So, when I was, I want to say, in my middle school, there was a trend going on of sharing Eid cards everywhere, and people would, you know, class fellows would actually pitch in money and buy a certain number of Eid cards and then, you know, distribute them to people in our school. Probably, you know, the helps we had, Ayaji even, or the janitors even, people from the canteen, every single one from the school.
them.
Hug them. Yes, that's a good idea. But be careful who you hug because of the COVID-19 going on as well. But that's a sweet thought, Zainab. That's very nice. You do want to, you know, be sweet to them. So do you write Eid cards to your mama or your brother or your friends?
My friend's brother and mom and dad.
Okay, that's fun. So you tell me, you know, I told you about my niece. She's your age and she loves watching, you know, things on YouTube all the time. She's watching Elsa, Elsa, Elsa. What is your favorite cartoon and what do you watch the most on YouTube or anything?
She's a little princess.
Oh, you love being a princess?
Yeah.
Okay, so what if Zainab was a princess for a day? What would you do to the world?
Take care.
Take care
Yeah.
of the entire world?
Yeah.
That's such a big responsibility.
Yeah.
But you'll still do it?
I don't know, but I guess no Or yes?
No or yes. Okay, she's still confused about it, but here's the thing. You already are a princess, and I'll tell you, everyone out here watching you right now, look, they're all looking at you. It's because you look like a princess. So cute. I love your dress. But towards the end of the segment, ladies and gentlemen, one thing, if you do have a lot of kids or, any kids at your home, do make sure to spend time with them, because that is the time or the phase where their personalities are developing right. You do want to share your stories with them. You do want to share all good things or positive vibes in your life with them. So inshallah, when they grow up to be an amazing human being. Towards the end, Zainab, I'm going to ask you, oh, beautiful nail polish. Do you want to show it in the camera?
Yeah.
Show, come on. Love it. It's pink and blue. So do you have a message for everyone watching us right now? There are a lot of people watching. Do you have a message?
No.
You actually, you need to think about that. When we say about a message, I mean, there are a lot of people out there who need to wash their hands because it's COVID-19 as well and everything. So I know you do that regularly, because I even saw a video of her, continuously washing. Yeah, you remembered.
Wash their hands with 20 seconds with soap.
Wash your hands 20 seconds with soap. Thank you so much, Zainab, and thank you so much for being here. We'll have you again as well, inshallah. Do you want to say bye-bye to the camera?
Yeah.
Okay, do it.
Bye-bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this was a very, I want to say impressive for me or inspiring for me segment with this cute little star over here, Zainab Umair. But right now, I am actually going to take a very small break, because we're going to head back to our main show happening over there, where Shahzad Khan is actually waiting on me. We have a lot of fun games planned, so stay tuned to find out more. Eid Mubarak.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And in the history of world this morning, ladies and gentlemen, I think that this was one of the bestest and the cutest segments which we've ever shot with these little angel. And but we're very glad. Thank you very much for being over here. She's listening to us even now as well. You did a great job, and you're a superstar. And you're the star of our eyes too as well. But now, getting back to our guests over here as well, who did very bad in what we actually wanted them to do.
Sorry guys, but this was bad.
Yeah, but now what we're going to do is that we're going to give you one more task, and that is that this is a segment which we call Never Have I Ever. I hope everybody knows the meaning, and I think that this happens to be my favorite as well. This is something which my producer yelled in my ear just as of now as well. So are you guys ready? First of all, we have to take oath.
Okay.
Yeah. That never have I ever lied.
Dude,
Have you?
is it your right hand? Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, right hand. And all you have to say is that we promise from the bottom of my heart or our heart. Please say that.
We promise from the
promise
bottom
from
of
the
our
bottom
heart.
of our heart.
We are not going to lie no matter what happens.
We are not going to lie. no
Whatever
matter
they
what.
said.
Yeah.
All right, that's true as well. So let's get started, ladies and gentlemen, very quickly. This is Never Have I Ever for everybody who's out there, ladies and gentlemen. The first question will be from Miss Hira Uzair. Let's do that.
Okay.
Never have I ever shoplifted.
Never.
Never?
Never.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I think what
Absolutely
we can do
sure
is,
about
Have I?
that.
Yes, once. I'm sorry.
God.
But I even told that person that I've actually shoplifted, but I told
what
him.
was
like,
it?
It was a ring.
Oh.
It was a ring, and I was at a toy shop, and I was very young, and I was at that age where all those boys would wear rings and earrings and whatnot. And my father would only give me 100 rupee, and I wouldn't afford it, so I just kind of picked it up. Even though that the shopkeeper figured it out that I've kept something in my pocket, but he couldn't find it, so I got lucky. But after some years, because he was coming to the same gym, and I had that guilt in me, and told him that you were right that day when you were looking for that ring, but I was smart enough to get away with it. But I'm sorry, it's not a good thing. So you've never shoplifted. What about you?
No.
No?
I haven't. No.
You had to think for a second. Yeah, you
Yeah,
had
I
a
was
second thought.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
But what would be that thing which you will actually shoplift if you ever get a chance?
It would be a, well, it's big. It would be a basketball.
Basketball?
Yeah, it would be. But it's big, so yeah, I couldn't,
You could
handle
get
it.
caught
Yeah.
probably, or if you
Right.
get it without the gas.
So,
and
yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Zunab will actually be looking after basketballs which are not inflated, yes. So please keep an eye if she's in your shop. All right, Razia, what about you? Have you ever shoplifted? Never?
No.
Not even a single pick of a guitar?
No.
Are you
Oh,
sure?
that's actually very easy.
I think I've got the right guy over here now.
Yeah, I actually took 2 of the pics, and then when I later came to the shop and said, I'm sorry, Shanvi, I had to. ये ले पैसे. So.
That's
Okay,
what I
that's
had
good
to.
actually.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, learn from the last line that he said as well.
So
Not
I
from the
had
first
to.
one
You
too.
know,
But that's nice. So now what we're going to
it
do
was
is
all
Shahzad.
building up inside me.
Yeah.
That's sweet actually. So now Shahzad, when he throws the question, all together, you guys, if you've done it, raise your hand. If not, don't. Then
Yeah.
we'll ask you how you did it. Okay?
So, all right. So, I don't know whether I should say this or not,
Which
but I'm
one?
going to say this, that ladies and gentlemen, this is most of the time women are accused of this, okay? We're not accusing, but we're just asking, never have I ever ruined a trip plan.
I have.
You have.
I have.
I have.
All right.
Yeah.
What about you, Vede?
No,
No.
I haven't. No.
No.
Nah. Nah. You have to?
I have always, because I'm not a social person. I hate making plans or trips or whatsoever. I'm the one who cancels.
Yeah, and I'm sorry that I forgot to say that this was for married women only. I'm sorry, but that does happen.
No, with my
All
friends
right.
actually, but yeah.
Moving on to the next one. I think everybody's going to raise their hands on this one as well. Never have I ever cheated in an exam.
Obviously.
I have, yeah.
Yeah, come on.
God, yeah,
It's alright. And the best part is, if my father's watching, that my father actually at a very later age or in the later stage in his life thought of doing a master's as well. And he did a master's with 4 GPA, but he used to have a pen where there was a paper inside it.
Oh,
Don't say it on TV. I
And we used
can't
to say,
believe
but it's perfectly alright, you know, everybody does that. So, degree is a degree, you know, you cannot change that.
Not in this government,
Yes,
okay?
but next one. I don't know whether this one or this one.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I think this one's very relevant. Never have I ever lied of fasting.
I have.
Yeah.
God, I just don't want to be here, man. I'm in education. I'm a student.
You know what? Actually, I think
My
we
students.
have, and the stories are not, I mean,
Yeah.
tellable, if that's a
Have
word.
to,
Yeah,
But, you know, there are days when you cannot tell the other person that you're not fasting, so you have to go with it. You know.
Yeah,
Aapka
this other
roza
person
hai,
is
to
too
mera
Yeah,
bhi.
rather than
you
just
know?
explaining
Yeah.
everything, you just like, yeah, fasting.
Okay, so one last one, ladies and gentlemen. Never have I ever shown fake talent to impress someone.
Never.
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 Fake talent? How do you
Yeah.
know what's a fake talent?
Never. I've seen people doing that, but I don't.
What
Till
about
this
you?
day.
All right.
Do you do that on
No,
like
no.
parties or whatever you guys
No,
do?
no, no. No, I do not.
Nothing?
No?
Azia, what about you? Singing probably one of those
But
songs
that's
which
a
you
good
know
talent.
that you cannot sing. That would have happened. No?
But I think Zain and Razia, it should be easy for you if you guys were meeting a person like me who knows zero about music. You guys could do anything and I'd be impressed. So I guess you guys have that sort of room. you know?
Sometimes we actually, sometimes we actually do that, but not to you
With
guys,
me,
obviously.
I get it. You could do
You
it
know,
with me.
once we're on stage and everybody's like, okay, yaar, ye to inko nahi kuch pata, so we can do whatever we want.
Yeah.
That skill.
Now we know your secret.
Shisha minor, what was it? No.
Yeah.
We flex kar lete hain hum log.
Subtle flex though.
So very
Yeah.
quickly, ladies and gentlemen, we're done with this segment. But since I just felt like doing it, you know, so I think that I'm going to do this again. We have
Do
done
it.
with the elderly too as well.
Yeah, but quick answers, okay?
Yes. So quick answer. All right. So have you ever? This is a burning question segment.
Okay.
And you really have to be honest over here.
Okay.
Have
Yes
you
or
ever
no?
lied in front of your boss?
I have,
It's
yeah.
an allegation.
No
you have.
explanation, just
what
a
was
yes
it
or no.
about?
Oh,
What
are we-
was it about?
Shahzad, this is planted.
This is not planted, but you have to tell us. You know, what was it about?
That I was taking an off because of some serious reason. There was none.
All right.
Yeah.
I think
Alright.
that's a small
So
one.
there's an
Yeah.
allegation on you that, you know, for something which your mother does not give you, you actually go to your father and say that, you know, your mother is being mean with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
Alright, I
on.
don't know. If this is information. Why would you do so though?
Because I don't know. my father just listens to me, and he listens to me, and then my mom doesn't, and then I have to say that no, she's not listening to me. You have to listen to me.
Yes.
I think a lot of kids actually do that because
A lot of
the,
them do
the
that.
fathers actually pamper more, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably or spoil more is probably the right
Yeah.
word. So Razia, you're accused of actually, you know, taking your, I'm going to say, guitarist friends to gigs and you never pay them.
Never happened.
Never happened.
Uh-huh.
You
Are
have
you
always paid
sure?
them? You've always
We've
paid
had
them?
words for.
You've
from-
always paid them?
Yeah.
Or in full? Are
Yeah.
you sure?
Ask him.
No, he's not
He's
the only
sitting-
person who plays
he's
guitar with
sitting
you.
right
You know,
next to
there's
me.
Okay, is he telling us the truth?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
But I know
How
a
much
lot
did she
of.
pay you for today?
No.
Let's not get there because that's going to backfire us as well.
Sorry, sorry.
Exactly.
Very sorry. But okay, you know, you
Yeah,
got away
I
with
know
this.
some people who actually don't do that.
That's
No, we-
rude,
very,
na?
it's
Dude,
very
we do know a lot of people in these days because COVID-19 actually has, ladies and gentlemen, given us an insight on who were the people who were actually your friends and who were the people who weren't. Yes, but yeah, let's forget about that since it's Eid today. But with you, my friend, it's a very different one.
Okay.
And
Come
somebody
easy at
from
me,
your
man.
family told us that you're always late back at home. So why? Why
No,
would you
no,
do so?
I'm a very good I'm a very good kid. I'm a very good son. Okay. So.
But your mom would say otherwise.
No, no,
I
she
mean-
wouldn't.
No, but she had.
Come on, man. No, she
Yeah.
wouldn't. She wouldn't say that. I know.
Aw.
I mean,
I
do-
love the
Do you think that your
confidence.
mother can lie?
No, she won't.
So then, why do you come back home late?
Because I don't come back home late. That's what I do.
Okay,
That's
so ladies and
nice.
gentlemen, this determines that he does not have a reason to come back home late. Okay,
Oh,
you need to do
come on.
something in your life. You need to do something in your life. Okay, start doing it from today onwards.
But we
Get
were
a
trying to
life.
trick you, and I think you played safe. That was very nice
Yes.
of you. And yes, Auntie didn't tell us anything. So you're safe with your secrets as well.
Well, all of you, you know, you've done a wonderful job in taking out time and making sure that you're going to grace this occasion as well. We're very lucky that we've actually got friends like you who never say no. And yes, COVID-19 has actually taught us that we have a lot of friends. We have a larger, I think we have a larger family for all of those people who are out there. But the best part today, ladies and gentlemen, is that we are paying rich tribute to the frontline warriors. Zarnab over here and Razia and everybody else has actually prepared a song for all of those people. So what I'm going to do is that you haven't planned this, but she starts the song. Once she gets done, you pick it up from there and you sing your song as well. Can we do that? Is it doable?
And can you provide a little strumming, whatever we call it,
For her.
Zuna?
And meanwhile, you guys set up, we're actually going to say our goodbyes to everybody who's out there as
Yeah.
well. So Shiza, if there's anything you want to say, please
Of
go ahead.
course, ladies and gentlemen, this Eid is, I understand, very different and very unique as well. I know a lot of people, Shazad, who, you know, really didn't buy Eid clothes because, of course, they weren't going anywhere, first of all. Make sure you do not socialize a lot. It's going to put to waste the 2 months that you were at home as well. Other than that, all the Eid that you might have saved, all the money that you might have saved from, you know, getting new jewelry or clothes, make sure that goes to someone in need. A lot of people have lost their jobs as well. A lot of people have literally nothing to earn from or, you know, take away from as well. So make sure you find the right people that are in need, you help them and actually improve their Eid as well. Now, this is a reward you will actually reap in here and hereafter too.
Exactly. So, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure that you write to us. But before we do that or give away all the pages and information as well, there's only one thing which I wanted to mention, and I kind of kept on thinking about it, that since the time everybody became a part of this COVID-19 and these testing times, there was this one thing which I kept on feeling, and that was that it's not going to go away for a longer period of time. I think for that, what we really need to do is that we need to have patience, and patience itself is a talent. Please make sure that you utilize it more and more, and every day you will see that you have got a larger amount of patience with you too, which is going to help you once all of this is over too as well. So just be patient and stick to the roots. It's back to the basics as well. And for all of those people who are not homes, for all of those mothers and fathers, I feel a little sad while saying this as well, and I think everybody is who've actually lost their kids or probably their loved ones to COVID-19, our prayers for them too as well. And this is a pure song dedication for all of those people who are out there, who have been supporting us as well, and you've given us a lot of love during this Ramadan time as well for the kind of work we did. So thank you very much for that. Eid Mubarak to all of you as well, and for all of those people who are over here, Eid Mubarak aap sabko bhi, and Eid Mubarak to our producers, everybody who's out there, to our bosses, and people who couldn't actually show up in today's time as well, or who really didn't had a postpaid card to put into their cell phone so that they can give us a call. You know, Eid Mubarak to tum logon ko bhi, okay? Do write to us, ladies and gentlemen, on our Facebook page, which is with the name of,
Well, this morning.
on Twitter,
Well, this morning without a G.
on Daily Motion,
It's Well This Morning.
on YouTube,
PTV World, and then look for Well This Morning.
which is the most viewed show on this channel, ladies and gentlemen. Alhamdulillah, thank you Allah Almighty for giving us all of what we have as well.
Absolutely.
Please look after yourselves. We do not know the exact repeat timings, but the programs will be repeated, and look forward for all the other amazing programs our other anchors and colleagues have actually put in place for you too as well. So very quickly, let's start with you. Goodbye. Allah Hafiz from our side.
Eid
Let's do
Mubarak.
it. Eid Mubarak.
Don't tell me you're fine, 'cause I know you're not. Just practice the procedures that you're taught. I know you're losing so much needed sleep. Our hearts all are scarring from this disease. Why? We're hurting so much and it's only increasing, but I can hear the crying for love that everyone's needing. Don't worry, don't stress, it will be okay. We can sort through this mess, 'cause 'cause it's never too late. I know this sickness has got us down. It's breaking our hearts and smiles upside down, but there's still hope in each of our souls. So let's just come together to reach our goals.
Wow.
हंसते ही रहना, ये दिन भी गुजर जाएंगे, बस कुछ और सारे मौसम निखर आएंगे, ख्वाबों को थामे रहना, तुमसे है यही कहना, हंसते ही रहना, ये दिन भी गुजर जाएंगे, बस कुछ दिन और सारे मौसम निखर आएंगे. With us. हंसते ही रहना, ये दिन भी गुजर जाएंगे, बस कुछ और सारे मौसम निखर आएंगे. Thank you.
Wonderful, that was, ladies and gentlemen, a very happy Eid Mubarak. We'll say it again. Let's say it. Let's say it all together. Yeah, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. A very happy Eid